Many people wonder why World War III will not happen in the 21st century, given the rising tensions and conflicts around the world. Some of the reasons are: Number 1. Nuclear weapons. The major powers have nuclear arsenals that can destroy each other and the planet several times over. This creates a situation of mutually assured destruction, which deters any rational actor from starting a full-scale war. As one article puts it, nobody in power wants to be the cause of Armageddon. Number 2. Economic interdependence. The world has become more globalized and interconnected than ever before, with trade and investment flows across borders. This means that any war would disrupt the supply chains and markets that benefit all countries. As another article argues, global trade has simply become too big to fail. Number 3. Mismatch problem or weak opponents. The current conflicts and rivalries are not between evenly matched opponents, but rather between asymmetric actors. For example, the US is far more powerful than Iran or North Korea, while Russia and China face regional constraints and challenges. This makes it unlikely that any side would risk a direct confrontation that they know they would lose or suffer greatly from. Moreover, Russia is weak compared to its former status as a superpower, and has many internal problems such as corruption, poverty, and demographic decline. They can't even win against Ukraine, which is a small country. Forget about NATO, which has powerful countries like France, Germany, UK, Italy, and United States. Moreover, most of Russian nuke is outdated, most of them don't work. China and the USA are the two most powerful countries in the world, but they are not likely to go to war with each other. Both countries have reasons to mistrust each other, but they also have common interests and economic interdependence. They should seek to avoid conflict and find ways to cooperate on global issues. China knows that the USA has a strong military presence in Asia, especially its nuclear-powered submarines, which could pose a serious threat to China's security. The USA knows that China has a large army which could challenge its dominance in the region, but they don't have enough technology, aircraft carrier, naval vessel, F-16 like USA. Neither side wants to provoke the other or start a new Cold War. Therefore, China won't attack the USA. Number 4. Learning from history. The world has witnessed the horrors and costs of 2 world wars in the 20th century, which killed millions of people and devastated entire regions. The memory of these tragedies has created a collective aversion to war and a preference for diplomacy and cooperation. As a historian notes, we have learned from the past that war is not inevitable. Number 5. NATO. If a third world war ever broke out, NATO would have a crucial role in preventing it from escalating. NATO is a military alliance of 30 countries that share a commitment to collective defense and security. NATO's main mission is to deter aggression and preserve peace in the Euro-Atlantic area. NATO has several tools to stop World War III, such as nuclear deterrence and conventional defense. NATO also has the ability to do cyber attacks and destroy any network system that is used by enemies. These are some of the factors that make World War III a remote possibility in the 21st century. Of course, this does not mean there are no risks or challenges to peace and security. WW3 may happen on a small scale but can be managed and resolved without resorting to a global war.